Morning YouTube, it's Grawly, out in the woods again, doing a dog walk. Thought I'd catch up with a little video. We've been busy since the last one, so I've not had much time to do any video content. Been taking part in Nick's Hiddick Beer's Get It Painted challenge. I've got to a certain point, the video's out there, and then I've been that busy I've not had a chance to do anything to follow up on that. So I got the Wraith Night out last night, started doing all the masking for the gems, so I'll do some video content for that later. Should have a bit more time because I'm currently on 2 weeks annual leave now, so I'll do a bit more hobby work. But the week leading up to this has been busy. I've had to get things done at work to make sure everything's in place for me going on leave, and I'm not going to be back until the end of the month, so it was a busy time getting that done. I've also had an interview this week for a new job. That could be a very exciting proposition, because it's for a major UK company, and they are planning on launching a new proposition, a new product in early 2016. So I'm hoping I'm going to be part of that, but I should be finding out hopefully today whether I've been successful. But the assessment day, that was very interesting, because it consisted of a group exercise, a speed interview, and a presentation. Now, speed interviews, for those of you who have never had one of them before, instead of facing a panel of interviewers, you sit in a room and it's one at a time. They come in and just ask you one question, and then they go on and go to the next candidate. So it's very relaxed. So hopefully I did the best that I could in the interviews and the group exercise and the presentation. It's just whether I've done enough, whether I'm better than the other candidates. So fingers crossed that I should be finding out about that very, very soon. We do have the leaving dates for work, so we've been given 31st of October. That's only 6 weeks away, and it's daunting to think I've been at a company 13 years, and then that's coming to an end for whatever reason. But the settlement agreement that I've had to sign for the discretionary voluntary redundancy, get the terminology right, there's pretty much a gagging order in there, so I cannot say anything negative about the company or any of the employees or anything. If I do, then potentially the whole of my redundancy package is forfeit. We'll see. It's kind of a bittersweet experience. But 31st of October, for those of you who don't know, I'm a pagan, and that is Samhain, or Halloween to the vernacular, and it's the pagan New Year, so it's a time of new beginnings, and the fact that I'm leaving on that date, it is a time for new beginnings, so it's a very significant time. So we'll see what comes. Fingers crossed with the results of the interview. So I've got a few more in the pipeline if that don't come to fruition, but I'm hopeful. Let's say I'm not counting my chickens yet, but I'm hopeful I've done well. It's whether I've done better than the other candidates that were there on the day. So I'm going to go and scratch my ear because a fly's just gone in there. Oh, there we go. I'm going to finish the dog walk now, and see what Mrs. Grawley's been up to while I've been out for the last about 3/4 of an hour walking the dog, and spend some time with her, do some more hobby work later, and see what the rest of the fortnight brings. So I've nothing planned. We're not going away on holiday or anything. It's just using up the annual leave that I had accrued. So just taking the opportunity to kind of chill and relax and do what I want to do for a couple of weeks, and crack on with Mrs. Grawley's to-do list that she's made for me. All the other husbands up there might appreciate the wives' to-do lists. Generally involves a bit of DIY, but time and attention. It's going to be family time this next fortnight. So I will love you and leave you. I will go and get the pooch, who's just mooching around the trees where we are here now, having a good sniff and explore around. So we'll leave it there. I'll go and finish the dog walk, and I will see you very shortly with some more video content. So I'll try and get a few up in this next fortnight, something to entertain you all, and we'll see you very soon on Grawlys Lair, so take care.